That's a decent one there. Still small fish, but biggest one so far. This is what I got tied on today. Little underspin. And I'm actually just kind of fishing it like a regular crappie jig. Jigging it up and down at this boat dock here. And once the bite on that slows down, I actually got some live minnows too. So let's keep it up here and see if we can get some more. There it is. What in the world? There we go. Another decent one there. Still pretty small, but they're pretty fish. They're really pretty fish. Let's get them back. Ooh, here's a black crappie. Actually, I think they all have been black crappie so far, if I'm not mistaken. That one was definitely hungry. All right. Yep. Yeah, he was definitely hungry. He swallowed that. So real quick, I'm just going to kind of show you the little dock area I'm fishing, and you'll kind of understand why there's so many crappie under here. So this is the left side, the side you have not seen yet. As you can see, there's plenty of space for those crappie to hide. And then we got on this side just kind of a bridge. Pretty decent banks on both sides here. And then this is the side I'm fishing over here. Down there. So this is not my property. I actually just am lucky enough to have access to this lake house. I personally do not own a lake house, but there are tons of crappie just stacked up under this boat here. So with that being said, let's get back to it. Little guy. Another little one. Little this one's another black crappie. I think most of them are black crappie under this particular dock there. Let's get them back. There we go. Right near the surface. So somebody watching this video, could you keep track of how many fish I'm at, because I've already lost track. But I believe I've gotten all the fish on video so far, so we could figure that out pretty easy. Let's get him back in the water. That is a white crappie, guys. And this is the magic right here. I think that curly tail does a really good job of getting their attention, and then that little bit of kind of yellow chartreuse type color on the front is another thing that crappie really like. And this size is just perfect. And on top of that, you got that blade that'll flash and get their attention. There's one. All right. This one is a white crappie. Another small one. No big ones so far, but I'm enjoying this just enough to where I don't need a big one. If you're catching fish constantly, I don't really think it matters. I'm probably gonna need to change the plastic on this. It's getting torn up. So real quick, since I got to put on a new trailer, I'm actually going to go with the Bobby Garland. It's a baby shad swimmer. It's basically like a what you'd see on a typical crappie jig, except it's got like a very tiny little kind of paddle tail almost. So we're gonna see how that does, since we're putting something else on anyway. We'll see how we do with that. Let's see what we can do here. Just gonna drop it straight down, right down in that, right under that dock there. See how they like the Bobby Garlands. Yeah, guys, they are already hitting this pretty good. Did you see that? Did you see how hard that was? You see how hard that was hit? Oh my goodness. The only problem is I think this Bobby Garland trailer has such a long tail that they just kind of grab the tail. Like you see that? They just grabbed it again, but didn't get hooked. The tail is so long that maybe that's kind of what's happening. So if that keeps happening, I might actually cut off some of the bait to make it a little bit shorter. I don't want to cut off the tail because that's the part that really gives it the action. So just cutting off a little bit of that front end there. Just enough. Just enough to make it that length that'll fit in their mouth. And hopefully they'll get hooked. Let's see. Just a little bit strange, but we'll see how that does. We'll give it a chance. Oh, there's a hit. Did not get him though. Unfortunately, I may have to switch trailers if it keeps doing this, because I was doing just fine with that curly tail. It just had a hit. There's a fish. Stuck on something. Come on, get out of it. There we go. All right. Well, that's the biggest one of the day there. That's definitely the biggest one of the day. Still not a big fish, but that's the best of the day so far. Yep, looks like that little cut did the trick. Got him hooked. Let's get him back. Oh, that was another one already on the drop. Another decent sized crappie. All right, let's get him back. That boat just caused a big wake. So, get him back in the water real quick. Any luck? You have any luck?
Been slow.
I've been here for about 15 minutes and I've pulled out about 10, 12 crappie.
Anything worth a crap?
Yeah, well, not really, no.
Yeah.
All under a pound. Yeah. Oh. I think so. That one pulls like the other ones. Well, not bad. There was a guy that was coming by in a boat, and he was just kind of fishing the dock. So if anybody was wondering, that's who I was talking to. But that one fish pulled pretty good. I thought for sure that was a 1.5 pound plus crappie, but no, it was just a, I mean, it was a decent sized crappie, but it wasn't anything huge. Well, I'm just taking a little break. I got a little bit, you know, worn out catching all those fish. So, drinking a little bit of Coke and just enjoying creation. It's a really beautiful day today. And, you know, those fall colors are really coming out. I'll kind of show you here. It's, you know, you see some red, some orange. Still a lot of green. But you can tell fall is here. Well, guys, I was just messing around with the bait I just tied on. Well, I just put on a new grub for that same underspin, and I just managed to catch a decent little largemouth here. He hit it just one cast later, and I get this guy. Not too shabby. What it took was one cast, and this guy decided to take it. I really like the action of it. I actually need to show you how that looks in just a second. Let me let this guy go real quick. All right, let's let him go. There he goes. All right, so here's how the bait looks in the water. It's just like a curly tail on that underspin, except it's got like kind of almost a triple tail. But it looks like this. It's really good action. Look at that. That is like really good action. With the blade combined, it's no wonder that bass hit that. That is just a beautiful bait. Time to tie me on a minnow. Let's grab one here. All right, guys, we got ourselves a pretty good one here. And that was on a live minnow. Let's get him back in the water. There he goes. All right, somehow this little bluegill, which is quite small and something that I would use as bait, I think, but somehow he ate a minnow. So there you go. So now I basically got like a little mini Carolina rig, just a little split shot with the hook and minnow. That way I can kind of feel the bite and set the hook on time before he swallows it. So let's see what we get here. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one there. Yep. That's a pretty good one, especially for a white crappie. Yep. It's a good fish there. Nothing huge, but definitely a nice fish. There we go. Yep. Let's get him back in the water. There we go. Got him. Another nice size black crappie. Look at that. Yep, perfect hook set right on the corner of the mouth. Definitely can't complain today. It's not a huge crappie, but I'll take these all day. All right, let's go and grab ourselves another one. Pretty good sized one there. Oops. One thing I love about crappie fishing is once you know where they are, there's usually a lot of them. So you can catch more than one in one spot easily. Like that. Yep. There he is. Oops. Let's show you guys real quick. Another nice eating size crappie. Not that I usually eat them, but let's get them back. Alright guys, we just caught this pig. I mean, I don't know if it's a pig by some standards, but this is probably the biggest crappie I've ever caught. So there you go. Pretty good size there. Let's get the release on him. All right. There he goes. What's going on right now? What is going on right now? Hold on. Just take a look for a second. What in the world just happened on a live minnow? My voice is cracked, but I don't even care. On a live minnow, a big old channel. So good job. That wasn't my fish, that's her fish. Let's get him back in the water. All right, you can release the grip. Don't let it go in the water, please. Well, he's in the water at least. All right, guys, well, obviously it's dark out here now. That's about all the time we have today to fish. But thank you guys for watching. I think it was a pretty good episode. So stay tuned for more, and we'll see you guys next time.